Hi everyone, and welcome outside in life again. The after diet time, the post dieta time, the life after drinking ayahuasca, after doing a strong zama like a Masterplant diet with a tree. Yeah, this video is especially for the people who participated in one of our Masterplant diets, but maybe also it's beneficial for other people who did this work with plant medicine. I just want to give some reminders and a little bit guidance for the time after. So, yeah, I feel like it's when we come out, we have this very sensitive window. If we really tune in and we remember what we learned and what we experienced and all the insights and um, the energies we got in touch with, the emotions, the feelings, whatever you experienced during this master plant retreat, during this dieta, all of that has a lot of value. And sometimes our mind can't understand yet or can't yet make the connection, what it means and how to implement it and how to integrate it and how to use it and how to use it for change, how to use it for healing, how to use it for transformation. Um, but everything what you experienced there, everything what you observed and what you touched and faced and went through has a lot of value. And for me, like the biggest recommendation is creating time and space where you can just connect to yourself and just being with yourself. To create space where you allow energies to move, where you allow yourself to reflect, to observe patterns, to reflect on new things which are coming into life, also on patterns you don't want to continue weaving, things you want to unlearn, things you want to learn in a new way. Like really this type of self-mastery on a subtle layer needs time and space. And what you do in this time and space, that's really very individually for everyone different. So some people meditate, some people do yoga, some people paint, or some people journal, or going in nature, doing sport, doing running, playing an instrument, singing to the plant, um, expressing often gives you the chance to see and feel and get reflected your process of things which wants to come out, reflect back, gives you the chance to process in a through a different angle, through a different layer. um, so expressing yourself in these different ways, dance, music, singing, writing, drawing, painting, for example, or also just being, creating an empty space, feeling the body, feeling your emotions, feeling your sensations, really paying fully attention what's happening inside of me. That has huge value for the integration process. And I recommend that do that daily. And even if you are very busy or not finding the time and space, if you do it daily for 10-15 minutes, focused, really being with yourself, this already has a huge value. If you can do it like in the morning 30 minutes and in the evening 30 minutes, of course, there's even more value. But in my experience, even if I do it 10 minutes, sitting with myself, doing some self-inquiry, feeling my sensations, going inwards, if I do it 10 minutes or if I do nothing, huge difference. So 10 minutes, it could be compared to nothing, like a huge treasure and a huge progress and creating a huge connection. So be aware about that. If you're close to nature, for me, nature always is a good reminder and gives me the time and the space to really go inwards. Yeah. But also if I'm in a small room somewhere in the city and I sit down, I feel in my body, what's happening there, what type of emotions are there, that already is also huge. Like if you were in one of our True Journey groups, you know the importance of singing. Like the maestra often says it. I talk about it. Like when you sing a song, especially the song you learned maybe during the diet, if you sing that, you activate the Sama Shobo, you activate the energetically field, house, temple, what got created around you and through you, where the energy is flowing through you and around you to protect, to connect, and to guide you, to be in flow with universe, to be in flow with who you are and continuing your work. If you sing, these fields get activated and they get alive. So singing can be a very, very magical process. It can really bring the plant energies around you alive and activate also the antenna, the tori. You get like an antenna, a tori, which connects you to, depend on your maestro, but with my maestro, it connects you to the sun, to the moon, to the stars. It activates it. So if someone would have told me that like 10, 15 years ago, I could not imagine. But now maybe you notice, and I just see it and speak about it. It's so beautiful, and it's these seeming simple things are so magical, and there's so much happening in that, and it gives you so much power. Knowing if I sing a song, if I sing out of my heart, it can have such a huge effect, especially if you sing the songs which come through the plants to you, or songs which you were singing during your diet, even if it's a song you have from somewhere else. But if you sing it during the diet and it's connected to the plant energy, and you sing it after, bam, it moves. You shake off stuff, you connect, and the light of the tree worlds, or the light of the plant world gets activated. Yeah. Take some time to think about your intentions. Why did you do this retreat? Why did you put your time and effort in it? And also, where did you commit to when you left? Like, what were the things you were committing to? Also, with a higher planned wisdom. Were there certain things you were promising or saying? These things have a huge power, and being in alignment with that gives you a huge power, where also this higher energies support you to let this energy flow and to manifest, to bring that the energy and the word gets one, that your actions, the energy and the word, and your heart and emotions gets one, which is, I think, a very powerful thing we have as humans. So remember where you committed to, remember your words, remember your intentions, and stay on track with them. And maybe they change also in your process, you fine tune it more, or it gets a little different direction. Be aware with that. And of course, you don't need to stuck with one thing you said like a while ago. It's alive, right? It's alive, and it connects to you and the present moment with you and where you are at. But be with it present and be aware, about that. Yeah, if this clarity is there, amazing. And sometimes it can be that we are in a place of a lot of confusion. And I want to encourage you, embrace the confusion. Sometimes you have to shovel everything through, and everything is all over the place to find us in a new way, to create something completely new. Sometimes all structures, all ideas have to break apart in order to bring it completely new in alignment with who we are right now in the present moment. And this can be a very, very powerful moment as well. And for transformation, for change, there always is a part of confusion in it. And sometimes it lasts longer, and sometimes it's quicker. Sometimes you already know where is the next step to do and how is the next step to do. And sometimes maybe we are not clear about it. My encouragement is really listen inwards, connect to trust, connect to God, connect to the plants, wherever you trust in, wherever you work with, connect to that. And if there's a lot of confusion and insecurity, it's a good time to reach out. You can reach out to me, to any other therapist or coach who is connected and familiar with this type of work, best connected to the Shipibo tradition, who knows about dietas and knowing about these kind of processes, and did dietas by him or herself as well. This is very helpful. if you are coming out of a plant diet with a Shipibo Maestro. There's a lot of self-mastery when we know how to move, and when we not let the fear be our guide. Yes, I have fear. It's normal that I have experienced fear when I don't know where to go, where's the next ground, what is exactly happening when I do this new step. Yes, there's fear involved, and that's naturally. But holding this fear and allowing the trust to guide you, that's powerful, and if you do the movement with higher wisdom and with this trust, there will be a ground. And that's a high performance skill when we are fully in the trust and allowing energy to flow through us. And sometimes also we need to be patient with it. But look at it. Which energy do you choose to guide you in that process? So I think this is the part 1. Thank you for listening. There will be other parts where where my intention is to support you in your integration process out there in the big, huge world, to find your self-empowerment and your trust and your place and your alignment with who you are.